Scenes, featuring rare film clips of Groucho, Chico, and Harpo out of character.
Okay, Harpo, Groucho, you boys know the rules. No cutting in on curves or overspeeding. So, are you ready?
Hollywood was more fun in the 30s. If Carol Lombard wanted to start a race between Jackie Cooper and the Marx Brothers, no one complained if the studio streets became a speedway. Harpo is declared the winner, Charles Lawton looks a little confused in the role of flagman.
It was a great fight, Harpo, and I'm glad you won.
Congratulations, Groucho, boy. I'm sorry you lost the race.
Well, the whole thing was a frame-up anyhow, Freddie.
You think it was?
Yes.
Whom do you suspect, Harpo?
Now, Goldman Sachs.
As time went on, in addition to Malibu, many of the stars built big homes further down the beach. That's Cary Grant. Sounds like Cary's having a party. It isn't often that you can catch this guy napping.
Isn't this wonderful, Groucho?
Wonderful? What's wonderful about it? Where are all the girls?
Girls? Did you expect to see girls at a Marine camp?
Of course. Where's Maureen O'Sullivan and Maureen O'Hara and Maureen Dietrich? Semper Fidelis. I love those Marines.
Hello, Groucho. Hello, Bobby.
Why, Carol Landis.
Will you sing me a song of the West?
I sure will, gal. Wait till I get my guitar.
This is wonderful. A song of the West with no one to disturb us. No one but the man in the moon.
Yes, no one but the man in the moon. Robert Armbruster and his 24 wolves and 2,500 Marines. That's solitude. Oh, the desert. Oh, the prairie. That is why this lonesome cowboy wants to be.
As you sit there on the cactus with the lovely little rattler on your knee.
Yippee-ki-yo, yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yo, from the poodle at my side.
You're so snappy and you're chappy.
Oh, Wyoming is the only place for me. Oh, the East is the East, and the West is the West. That's a shrewd observation, isn't it? The East is the East and the West is the West. It's the one only place to be. Take it, Eastern woman.
Well, though you may be a son of the West, you're a wide open space to me.
Yippee-ki-yo, 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 from the noodle in my soul.
You're Mississippi with your yippee, yippee.
Oh, Montana is the only place for me. Take it, Eastern woman.
Oh, the desert is the place that you desire, and nevermore will you roam.
Wah, 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 wah. So throw another cowboy on the fire and tell him that I'm coming home. I thought I'd never get home. Yippee-ki-yo, yippee-ki-yo.
you, little Yankee Doodle, I love you.
Oh, the Disney.
Oh, the prairie.
Caliente.
No, Groucho, San Diego.
Oh, Carol, I've got a horse running in Caliente.
But I've got a Marine running in San Diego.
I know in which direction, too.
Oh, San Diego is the only place for me.
I'm not quite sure how to introduce Groucho Marx. Indeed, it would be superfluous to attempt it because all of you have seen him. I may say that he is one of 5 brothers. His father was a tailor. He began as a single with Gus Edwards. Then with his brothers, he made some 18 movies before they retired in 1941. Groucho has subsequently become a great star on television. Most of you know his program, You Bet Your Life, which he does for DeSoto. Groucho lives in this white stucco, red-tiled Mediterranean-type house about half a block from the famous Sunset Boulevard in Beverly Hills. The sidewalk is lined with palm trees. Directly behind Groucho lives Hollywood makeup man Max Factor, and down the same block, Foothill Road, live the Van Johnsons. Van's little girl and Groucho's daughter, Melinda, are playmates. But now, switching along the coaxial cable to California, let's drop in on the Marx household. You must be Melinda, aren't you?
Yes,
How old are you, Melinda?
7.5.
Aha, I have a little boy, just 8. Where's your daddy?
He's upstairs.
Before he comes down, tell me, Melinda, do you think your daddy's funny?
Yes,
Do you?
yes.
What's he said funny lately?
Well, he said he knew a goat that didn't have any nose, and I said, well, how does he smell? And Daddy said he smells awful.
What's that noise?
That must be Daddy coming down on the inclinator.
On the what?
Inclinator.
On the inclinator.
Hi.
Good evening, Mr. Marx, sir.
How are you, Eddie?
All right, how are you?
You know my daughter, huh?
I have indeed. She tells me you're a funny man.
Well, she can get an argument on that. Did you?
Groucho, I've always wanted to know what prompted you to become a comedian.
Well, I tell you, I originally wanted to be a doctor, Ed, but I had an uncle who was a comedian, and he was making $250 a week. And all the doctors I knew around that time were making around 18. So I decided to skip the Hippocratic Oath and get right into show business.
That was Al Sheen of Gallagher and Sheen, wasn't it?
Gallagher and Sheen, yes. That was my mother's brother.
Well, Groucho,
Great
you and your
comedian.
brothers must have been quite a picnic for your mother.
I'm not picking you up, Ed.
Well, let me
Tell Mr. Morrow a joke or anything?
Yes,
go ahead, Melinda.
Did you get a laugh out of it?
yeah.
Huh? Did he get a laugh out of it? Well, let's get out of here, huh? Shall we go into the pool room? This is where I bring up my daughter in the pool room, huh? Wait a minute.
Groucho,
Can't go in the pool room yet because there are people shooting in there.
Groucho, I wanted to pry into your family secrets a little.
Oh.
Why have we never heard any talk from your brother Harpo?
Well, Ed, Harpo never had anything to say worth listening to.
Well, maybe.
Strangely enough, when we were in vaudeville, he never spoke. But now that he's kind of on the sidelines and, he's in television now, when I go to a party, he does all the talking, and we all sit mute. And he talks very well, too.
Well,
Some 30 years of pent-up emotion, I imagine.
I think in view of your attack upon him, we may have to give him equal time to answer. Groucho, what's the best advice you ever received from your parents?
Well, my father told me to stay away from my brothers. And my mother told my brothers to stay away from me. Of course, this didn't work out because we were pretty successful working together, and oddly enough, we're still very good friends. We see each other all the time, and we shoot pool, pill pool, and we're terrific rivals on the pool table. Of course, Chico is the best because he spent most of his youth in the pool room. As a matter of fact, in the old days when we used to play in vaudeville, we never went to a hotel from the railroad station. We went right to a pool room and started shooting pool and left our suitcases there.
And then later on in the evening, we'd start looking for a hotel. And we made a very good living doing this. We were doing better in the pool room than we were in the vaudeville theater.
Groucho, I've been noticing that picture behind you there. Is that the four Marx Brothers?
Yes, that was done by John Decker in one of his more temperate moments. That's it's supposed to be out of Rembrandt, I think by Native Dancer. It's quite impressive, though, and since I got it for nothing, I revere this painting.
Groucho, you're something of a painter yourself, aren't you?
Well, I've done a little painting. I did the garage and a couple of the chairs in the breakfast room. But no, I did a painting last year for some benefit. And I sent him a painting. I liked it so much, I did a replica of it myself. And Ed,
yes,
I'd like you to meet Nettie.
Good evening, Nettie.
Cook. This is my cook, Nettie.
Yes.
And this is Sarah, who takes care of the whole upstairs, and they both of them take care of me, and very well, too. Nettie is slowly poisoning me, but that's another story that I don't want to go into. Now,
I noticed you wouldn't give me a chance to question Nettie on that as to what she feeds you.
No, I swore on Nettie to secrecy. The cat, by the way, shoots a very good camera pool. I don't know whether you can see it. And here's the picture that I painted, Ed.
Uh-huh.
And this is a picture of DeRocher and myself. I was his mascot last year, you know.
Yeah?
You know, they finished 37 games out of first place. And I got a telegram from Leo the other day, and he asked me, please, not to be his mascot this year.
Are you any good on the pool table, Groucho?
Well, I'm not good on the pool table, but I'm pretty fair around the pool table, Ed.
I knew this was a mistake.
Well, it always is. I'd be happy to shoot off a few balls for you, and I might even shoot the cat into a side pocket.
The 8 ball in the corner.
No, the 8 ball in the corner. Well, that's quite a trick. You wouldn't take it in the side?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try it in the corner. This is sheer luck. It may go in on a kiss. No, I missed.
Try it again.
Well, I won't try the same shot. I'll look for a sucker shot this time, Ed. In lieu of the sucker. Uh-oh. Here's the whole nation seeing the way I'm playing pool. I shouldn't have revealed myself. I better go for short shots. I'm at the age where I'm not so good on the long shot anymore. Now, do you want the cat in the corner?
Yeah, careful of the cat now.
Okay. No, the cat's in the way. It's an obstruction that I can't overcome.
That's one of the most tolerant cats I've ever seen.
He's pretty cute. You know, it's almost a dog, this cat. I never saw a cat that was quite as patient as he is. The way my daughter lambasts his cat around and pulls him by the tail and everything, it's just wonderful, right? You can do anything. It's really 2 men inside of their skin. This isn't really a cat. Here, you take him, huh? Well, now you've seen the pool room. You've seen the artwork. And over here we have Gable and Jolson and Hope and Peabody Award and all the stars from CBS and NBC both. I'm going to be impartial about this. Now I'm going to sing a song for you with my daughter, which is something she does very well. She's real talented. You don't mean that nobody thinks it is not so surprising that you love very strange but nice. Your heart goes pitter-patter. I know just what's the matter, because I've been there once or twice. Put your head on my shoulder. You need someone that's older. Rub down with a velvet glove. There is nothing you can take to relieve that passing ache. You're not sick, you're just in love.
Melinda?
Yes?
I have a little boy named 8.
You have a boy, 8, Ed?
Yeah. And could I bring him out and see Melinda maybe next summer?
Well, I'd be glad to have him come out here. Does he have any money?
Well, he's got money enough to buy a bicycle. Why don't we let Melinda decide?
Well, all right. Let him get a tandem, and maybe we can work out some kind of an arrangement. I'd be happy to have somebody around here, a suitor, a prospective suitor who is loaded with money.
Groucho, occasionally the skeptics say that your television and radio show is not ad-lib. Is that right?
Well, that's not true. I've been ad-libbing all my life, Ed. I don't know why I should stop just because I've been on a quiz show. Of course, we do have some preparation. If we have a governor on, or a mayor, or a chief of police, or a man who broke the sound barrier for Douglas, or is an air pilot or something, then we usually have some preparation for him. But from the people we pick out of the audience, we have none. And I want to say here now that I never see the contestants before I meet them at the mic. And I've been doing that for 7 years. The first 2 weeks I met the contestants, and I found out it didn't work out. It inhibited me, and I find out I work much better and more successfully if I don't know what they look like.
Groucho, do you have more fun doing television than you did doing movies?
Oh, much more fun. To begin, you don't have to get up early in the morning. I get on the Davy at 7 o'clock at night and have dinner, and I go in the theater at 8, and I do the show at 8:30, and I'm home at 10. But I want to ask you about this ad-libbing, Ed. Why don't you and I try it?
Oh, no, this is not fair. I mean, go ahead, though.
Well, we could try it, just a little bit, you know. But just let's say that you were a contestant on, I say, what is your name?
Murrow.
Morrow. Ed Morrow?
Yes.
And are you married?
Yes.
And how did you meet your wife, Ed?
I met her on a train.
Well, were you both on the same train?
So far as I remember, yes.
Was this a sleeper?
No.
This was a day coach?
Yes.
And you were sitting opposite each other?
Yes.
Well, how did you happen to meet her? Did you ogle her?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Well, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Well, what did she say? What was your opening words to her?
I can't remember, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
I see. Well, you're not going to make a very good contestant. And there goes your chance to win $350, Ed. That you could have given to your daughter, that he might have given to my daughter, that your son might have given to my daughter, and we could have been enormously wealthy on DeSoto's money.
Groucho.
Yeah.
I'm told that you once used to shop in supermarkets. Is that right?
I did, until I became so conspicuous that I decided I was getting embarrassed. It's very difficult to steal a can of tomatoes when the people recognize you. In the old days, I used to be able to walk out of the store with 2 or 3 cans of vegetables and fruit, canned fruit. But now they all know who I am, and I hear all kinds of imprecations now. They say, oh, look at him. All the money he makes, he's out there shopping for himself. Why doesn't he get somebody to get down and do the shopping for him? So I'm more sensitive and more thin-skinned than is evident. So I finally quit all that and decided that I would order by telephone. It's unsatisfactory and more expensive, but I have no alternative. It's a tragic state of affairs, Ed.
Groucho, do you like to putter about the house at all?
Well, I don't have a putter in the house. I have a 3-iron and
I knew this was a mistake.
What's that?
Go ahead. I'm just listening.
Yes, I'm one of those perennially incompetent mechanics and technicians that does everything, does it badly, but enjoy doing it. I always have a notion I'm going to save money if I don't send for a plumber until the whole place is flooded, which is usually about 30 minutes after I start tinkering with everything.
Well,
but I do a little gardening, Ed.
Do you have anything to show for your efforts?
Yes, I have some blisters, and I have 2 or 3 ruined carpets in the house, and might invect in not sending for a plumber. But I do farming in the outside. You know, I'm a frustrated farmer, actually. And that comes from years in vaudeville, I think, Ed, when I lived on trains most of the time and bum hotels, and I always felt that this would be a kind of an Elysian field. If I could have that South 40 in Dakota, or, raise wheat. I didn't know we were going to have dust storms this year out there, though. And I always wanted to have a farm. I had no knowledge of it, no technical knowledge of any kind. But I always thought it'd be great to ride around on the 40, on a horse and look at the cattle and the swine and the chickens and the poultry. But here I am incarcerated in Beverly Hills in this lowly little dungeon. And this is all I have to show for my efforts. This is the swimming pool, Ed. Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
Yes. Well, I lived here 22 years before I put it in a pool. I always had the water, but this year I put the concrete around it. And this is the swing, Ed.
Yeah?
And they say, if you ain't got that, you ain't got a thing if you ain't got that swing, so I had one installed.
Where do you raise the coffee, Groucho?
I wish I could raise coffee. I can't raise coffee here. I raise oranges, tangerines, and these are earthworms over here, Ed. This is very interesting. You know, this is a compost, and it's full of earthworms, and I put all kinds of garbage and ashes and stuff on here, and that's what the earthworms eat. And then I take the earthworms with a pitchfork and put them around the base of the trees, and it's far superior to any kind of a commercial fertilizer that you could possibly get. And the trees are just doing wonderfully since I have that. These are figs.
Yeah?
And these are all rose bushes in the back, and these are loquats. This is a Japanese fruit. And these are lemon trees, and I have some more peach trees on the other side of the house that you can't see from here.
Well,
But you can smell the orange blossoms. You can't smell them from there, can you, Ed?
Almost.
How long since you smelled orange blossoms, Ed?
Much too long.
Oh, I mean, were you back on the train then? Did you have the orange blossoms with you? You won't tell me what you said to your girl at that time, huh?
No, but Groucho, according to your own testimony, you have lived a pretty full life. What would you like to see in the rest of it?
Well, what I'd like to see, Ed, I would like to see the world come to a stage where each nation could have a chance to choose its own destiny and decide what they want to do with not only their country, but with their lives. And if we could have peace on earth and goodwill to all men, not only the week around Christmas, but all year round, I think I could knock off and feel satisfied that I'd seen the beginning of a new and happy world.
Well, Groucho, thank you very much for letting us come and visit you out in Hollywood this evening.
Well, it was a pleasure, Ed, and I hope you send me something, even if it's only a DeSoto.
We'll send you some gasoline for it.
That'll be fine.
Thank you very much, Groucho.
Good night, Ed.
Good night.